Hello and welcome back to our channel. Our topic today is creating high-resolution screenshots. You might know the situation. You had been searching for a specific picture, and as soon as you put it in your Word file or wherever and enlarge it, it has a very low quality and a low resolution. We will show you 5 different ways to create high-resolution screenshots, and hereby we distinguish between screenshots within Windows and later within a browser like Chrome or Firefox. Yes, I do, and there are different options to do this. We would like to start with pictures within Windows here in a Word document, and I inserted here a picture, and at the beginning the zoom level is just 100%, and I do a screenshot with Windows Shift S, and then I insert in a graphic program. This case is just Paint, CTRL V, and if I zoom in, you can see the resolution. Because the resolution is so low, the quality is quite bad. So let's close this. So in Word, I can do a trick. I can upscale, for example here 500%, or I just press Ctrl and use the mouse wheel up to get into. The maximum is here the 500. And if I do the screenshot again with Windows Shift S and then insert it in Paint, you can see the resolution is much higher. So that's with everything within Word where you can do a zoom. At next, we would like to check how it is if we want, for example, make a screenshot of this window in a high resolution. So I already opened this Windows, and what I do now, I press right mouse button, display settings, and as you can see here at the moment the scaling is only 125%, and I can raise it up to 225%. That's what I do, and maybe all your icons and things will mess up a little bit, don't worry. So, and you can see this window is already much bigger. So we do again a screenshot, go in the graphic program and can save this file with a higher resolution. The third way option is using a so-called USB-HDMI dummy. Here is a 4K dummy. There are also 8K dummies. I put the link to both of them in the description below to Amazon. I ordered this one, and what it does, it pretends Windows that there is a second screen with a 4K resolution. So what you have to do, you have to plug in this in a free HDMI port. So let's do this. So at next, right mouse button here on the display setting, and you can see it found a second monitor, a fictional one, and the resolution of this one is our 4K monitor. Make sure you choose here extend these displays, and maybe at the beginning in your case is here 100%. We want to use the maximum 350%, and switch can close this one. Then I open our Explorer window again, this one. We want to make a screenshot on the 4K display. For this one we use Windows Shift and the right arrow to switch it to the other screen and make a screenshot. Usually we just press print, but the combination of Alt plus print just makes a screenshot of this one window. I will do this. So, and then we can insert it here in our graphic program, for example, Paint. I will do this in the next step. So I saved all 3 files here, beginning from the original one with this scaling, then the first option with a scaling 225%, and this dimension, and the highest we got was a frictional 4K monitor. This is this one, and got this dimensions. So after checking pictures in Windows, we want to find out how we can save pictures in the internet, in our browser, with a high resolution. I opened here a search for pictures, and many of them are just AI pictures, and I prepared something to show. This picture from our last vacation, and I open this in the original size, and I zoom in a bit, and you can clearly see this herald here, text, cafe, the lady in the background. Everything is quite clear. I reduced the size. I can also show you here with the dimensions from this original size 4600 something to 400, and the problem is you lose a lot of information. You can see it's quite rough. You can hardly see the lady, the text vanished. That's not what we want. If you open, or if you see pictures in the internet, I prepared the 2 ones here, and you open this bad one, and there's a link to the original JPG file. The same problem. You can zoom here in the browser, what we spoke about before here on the right top corner. It doesn't work. It's the same bad quality. But if you have the original file here, then you can use the zoom and can check the quality of this file, what's behind the link, and it's perfect. So what I do usually is I go here on the right mouse button and say save image as, then save it on my maybe desktop. That's what I did. Takes a second. Here the file it is, and if I go to properties, I can see that's the same resolution as the original, the good one, what I want. That's the way how I search for the pictures with a good resolution. So the next way is especially to get high resolutions out of PDF files, and here focus on vector graphics. This is a drawing from our planning of our kitchen some years ago, and if I do here a classical screenshot with Windows Shift S and insert it, for example, into a Word file and enlarge a little bit and zoom in, then you can see it's quite okay, but here it's beginning to lose information. So let's delete this one and do it in a better way. We have this snapshot here, and before you use it, go to preferences, then the snapshot, where is it? Here, and usually it's just nothing, so you use the resolution of your screen, maybe 72 dpi, but you can say make it 300, apply, and then use the snapshot. I will do this. Go again into Word, paste, and if I zoom in now, you can see it's so sharp and clear. That's a much better way, especially if you want to send drawings like this to a client in your document or an email or whatever. It's a good possibility for high resolution screenshots and PDFs. So what if you have no chance, if there is no original file and you only have this file with a low resolution? I did our example here, and I reduce it to 40%. You can see Harold, you can see, and the lady also, but what if we want to enlarge this file to the original one, maybe 4 times bigger? So I use this AI based upscaler, Upscale AI, and open it, and then you select the image. So I will do this one here, and then you can use the method here, then how big 4 times, and select the output folder. I chose this already, and then all you have to do is upscale, and you can see here's the original size and here's the new one. So it takes a few seconds. With this size it doesn't take long. Let's wait a moment. So that's all, and here's a preview. You can check it, and it looks quite okay, a little bit like washed. And I will close it, and we go to the file, our result. I will open it, drag it here, and now let's check. And that's typical AI and scaling. You can see what it did with the text. You can't hardly recognize it as Harold. And this cafe, it's also quite bad. And the lady in the background, what happened to her? That's typical AI. They have big difficulties with texts. They are quite okay with the normal pixels. If you zoom out, it looks quite okay. It's a little bit washed out, but if you go into detail, it's not really nice. And I tried different AIs, different programs. It was always the same. So I can only say, try to find or to get the original one with a good resolution, with all the details. That's the best way. Subsequent enlargement or scaling is not a good way. Yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you know other ways to create high resolution screenshots, just leave a comment. And as usual, we would be happy to see you here again on our channel.